Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and we are going to do February on our faith planner today. And I'm kind of excited because I was looking at some things for February and I found this tissue paper somebody gave me, and it looks like Valentine's Day. So got all kinds of pretty images on it. I'm going to try and not put, I don't need any naked little angels on there. I know it's not going to show much, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on anyway. So I'm going to take a pencil and draw around this, and hopefully I will draw around the right side this time. And cut this out. And decoupage this on. And then trim it after the fact. And it's better to get it a little bit too big than too small, because you can always trim off the excess when it's dry. Okay, so let's see. I've got my decoupage glue, which I used in January for my January group, and it's 2 parts white glue and 1 part water. And I'm trying to be really careful with it and not use too much, because as I said last time, it can change the inks, make them run, and I don't want it to soak through this paper and mess with the print that I have on the other side, which is this. So I'm hoping this will be all right, and I can get this on without any problem or wrinkles. Oh, come on now. Let me lay this down for a second. Okay. All right, so I got that. I don't mind too many wrinkles. I mean, a few wrinkles, but I don't want it to be, I didn't want it to be all crumpled up, is what I meant. Okay. So I'm just going to lightly go over this with some more glue. This is a little bit tougher because it's tissue paper, so napkins just soak right up and it just goes right straight through them. Tissue paper doesn't. It's a little more resistant. So, okay. And then I'll trim the edges off. I'll trim that edge off after it's dry. So I need to take the plastic from last time so it doesn't ruin my rose here. Put the glue lid back on so nothing unfortunate happens. And so then I'm ready to go to the next, let's see, where's February? Let me get my little February grouping out. So here's February, it's pinks. And so the next thing that goes on are your prayer results, which will go on top of here. So it's just going to wait in the wings till that's dry. And then on this next page is your financial giving. So you need something to kind of decorate that up. And I think what I'm going to do is use distress ink around here in pink, and then I'm going to put some lace, I think, around the edge of this and put it on top of it so it looks like a Valentine. And so let's see, what do I have? I don't have a lot of pink, I don't think. I've got this lipstick, which actually it works pretty well. I've got Tattered Rose, but that is almost invisible. So I guess I'll try the worn lipstick and see if I can keep it from getting too carried away. Well, if I can keep myself from getting too carried away. Now, it will be covered up with lace, so it's not that important, but I'm just going to kind of smear it on. That's sort of what I meant by not too carried away. And I kind of want it solid along the edge. I don't really want any white because that's the only place it really shows is that edge. So that's a good name for it because it does kind of look like, you know, when people used to, women used to blot their lipstick on napkins, and that's kind of what it looks like to me. People don't do that anymore, so I guess you'd have to be my age to get that reference, but that's okay. Okay, so now I need to find some lace that can go around the edge. Let's see, what do I have? Cream color would be better. So let's see, it'll be like that. So kind of like that one. Glue that. And the tricky part's going to be gluing it on to this card, or do I want to glue it on here? And if I'm going to glue it on here, I probably want a wider one. Okay, let me go back and see what one of these wider ones might be better. The other thing I could do is put a handkerchief behind it. Let's see. So if I did this one, I could glue it. Boy, that almost is invisible. Let's see what this one looks like. This one's a little bolder, and I think that shows up better, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get that corner rounded. Let's see. I guess I'll just do the best I can. Now, if I pull this clear down here, I actually have more room. I would have more room to just do those two edges. I think I'll do that. I'm going to go look at my napkins and see if I have a napkin. I mean, not a napkin, handkerchief that would go with this. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I think I found one I like. I've got this handkerchief that I actually just got the other day at a flea market. And I think the edge is perfect for this on this one corner. And then I hate to cover that up, but I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So I think that is super cute. So I think I'm going to do that. I can cut this semi-straight. Or not. Perhaps I should go get my cloth scissors. Okay, so let's try these scissors and see if they will cut any straighter. I think I'll glue it on and then trim it. That might be a better idea. So get my Fabri-Tac, and I can glue. I don't have to worry about it bleeding through because this card will cover it up, and I'll just leave the edge unglued maybe. Maybe just a little bit up here. Boy, that stuff's coming out gangbusters now all of a sudden. Oh dear. And I got the glue in the wrong spot. Okay. All right. Try to get off the excess with my fingers. Okay. And I'm going to put this around the edge so it doesn't flip up. Make sure it opens and closes. And I wonder if I can trim that. All right, so pretty happy with that. Okay, and then got activities, and then we've got the part here for the praise pocket or whatever that I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to look for something to go behind that. And I think I'm going to take this over to the sewing machine and sew some lace on this, around the edges of this. So some of that really small lace. So I also think I've got some old sheet music that I want to use. Actually, not sheet music. I think I'll use an old hymn. Here's How Great Thou Art. I don't know that that will that show? Maybe. Yep. Okay, that'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Nice praise song. Okay, so something like that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue it on, and I'll trim it later. That way I can quit fiddling with it. Okay, I'm going to still go over and put some lace on this just for fun, and I'll be right back. Okay, so there is the pocket with the lace. And I don't really want it, I don't mind if it hangs off the, oh, do I care? I think I'm going to move it up just so it's not hanging out the edge. So I'm going to put the glue. And once again, I forgot to ink this before I did that. Whoop, wrong one. Which I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm just going to re-glue it. I'm going to ink this. I don't know if it'll show or not, but I want to make sure it has a fair chance. So I'm going to ink it. Because it might make the lace show up a little bit more is what I'm thinking. But we'll see. All right, one more time. All right, so there is the praise pocket, and we've already got that done. So I guess that's it for February. We don't have to do a special pocket thing till we get back here to March. So, oh, I do know one more thing I need to do is go back to January and glue this, trim this down and then glue the card over it. So. Okay, I'm having a hard time getting that trim for some reason. Golly. Okay. Got that trim, so we'll glue this page, or this little card over here. I do need to ink this. And I think I'm going to ink it with the blue and the brown. So I think I'm even going to try the mermaid, which I've been kind of staying away from, but I'm just going to try it and see if it's too, hopefully it's not too much, but we'll see. Does it even show? Okay, that didn't do a whole lot at all. All right, now we know. I'll go ahead and use my vintage photo over that. And I know that'll show. And then finally, we glue this on. And I think I was going to center this. Yeah. So. And that's kind of what I expected, was not to really recognize anything, but just to have kind of a general blue border. Okay, so take a look back at January. Oh, I still need to do the pockets for January. And so I think I'll just do these the way, just straight out do them like these are made for. I'm going to take my little half circle, or my little circle cutter, and cut small notches in them. Eyeball it. And ink them really quick and glue them in. I was thinking on one of these months it might be cute to actually glue real lace over the top of these vintage lace prints. But I think I'll do it on another month. I think this month I'm just going to do the straight thing that I intended and glue them in like that. And that's intended for you to stick your little prayer request papers in. And then if you need to move them to the next month, you can without too much trouble. And I did include some little cards that you could reprint if you wanted to, or you could just make your own to tuck into there. So there's January. And that opens up. That. Get your pocket, your Bible reading. All right, so we're done with January. Here's your pockets here. February. I still don't have that done. Uh-oh, what did I do? Where did my plastic go? I need to keep the plastic in here until it's finished drying. And here's January tab and February tab. So then I guess one of the things, oops, see, that's how that happens. I keep taking the plastic out. January, I mean, I could put it on this page. I think this is where I want the tabs. That way when the book is shut, you can see the months probably better. Of course, I haven't done that page yet. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off on that. I think I'll just put a paper clip here. Or no, I guess I can put it in that pocket and hope I see it. Okay. All right, so that's it for February. And the next video, we will do March and some completely different things, hopefully. So if you like the video, click like and think about subscribing, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.